Good morning, everybody. Oh man, where did I leave off on this project? Can anybody tell me? I can't tell. Oh man, a lot of welding ahead of me. All right, well, I'm gonna keep quiet today. I'm gonna throw you some music on. I'm gonna go to time-lapse. I'm gonna start welding. I'm hoping to have this bed all welded up today. And I got a lot of work to do. I wanna get this bed all welded up. And then I wanna come up here and cut my hood hinges in and see if I can't get that buttoned up, because I need to get this thing done. I know I didn't work on it last weekend, but hey, the Nomad took priority. Customer jobs always come first, you know. All right, well, I'm gonna set you up on time-lapse. I'm gonna fire that welder up, and I'm gonna get to burning some metal. There will be quite a bit of straight time, but while I'm doing the welding and grinding, pretty much all time-lapse. I think I stopped a couple times in the middle and talked, but for the most part, while I'm welding and grinding, it was all time-lapse. All right, when I put this bed in here, I had a few questions asking me how I was gonna do this and make it look right. I'm getting ready to show you here. I'll weld that up. Guys, I gotta say something. Everybody that does any of this kind of work needs to hear this. I'm an idiot. No, not about that. About that right there. Take it from somebody that has seen it happen. You never, ever want to have one of these in your pocket or laying where you're welding. Many years ago, there was a guy had one of these in his front pocket of his pants. He was welding. A hot one went in there and blew something off. Yeah, it would not be good to have that in your pocket. Now, why I said I was an idiot is I didn't realize I had that laying right there while I was welding all this. Alls it would have took is a hot BB to bounce over there and melt through that plastic. Just wanted to say, watch what you're doing. Keep track of your surroundings. You never know if, say you forget the torch is on, that cord's laying on the ground like that right there next to where you're welding, and a hot one rolls in there. Hey, it could be ugly. Just got to watch what you're doing around everything. Safety always comes first. Even though you get in a hurry and forget. I still got to do this here, but I got to be able to get in there on the other side and push it back. I'll wait till I get it out off the truck. I got to stand it up and do a little bit of welding underneath, but as far as I'm concerned, that's going to be fine as frog hair. All this up here, I am not concerned with this whole area. Now that I zoomed you out a little bit, you might be able to see something. Yeah, this area up here, I'm not real concerned with. I know I don't know what these holes were. They had something bolted in. They had something bolted in the donor truck at one time. Also, I am wanting to do something really, really unique with this area. I want a coat cooler. Not a little bitty thing. I want something that's gonna come from about here to about here. And I want something wide that goes across there. That way when you're at the back of the truck, you see Coca-Cola all the way across that. I'd like for it to come up about this high. Wow. That's with the doors shut. Yeah, I'd like the cooler to come up about this high, come out about this far, and however wide, but I want an original. I don't want a reproduction. I want the paint to be original on it. I got some plans, so if anybody knows of one reasonable, let me know. Yeah. Okay, now that the inside's all welded up, roughed in with the hard wheel, now I could do a couple things. I could either go along, pull that trim off and plug all them holes, or I could pull the whole bed off, stand it up and do the holes and a little bit of welding underneath. There ain't a whole lot under there. I tried to make it to where, yeah, it was close enough. If I had a tubing bender, I'd probably make a roll cage for this thing, but I don't. All right, let me rest my back a few minutes and decide what I'm gonna do. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to push this truck on out so I can set this down and stand it up. I made that bed lift about 8-9 years ago and just remembered it sitting in one of my trailers. That worked out slick. I made it to where back before I had a forklift, I took the chain off the engine hoist and slid that tube inside the end of the engine hoist. Worked out real nice. But this works better. could have grabbed that out of there, but oh well, I did. All right. We got a couple things I got to take care of. I left these long. I'm going to come in here and trim them off, do a little more welding. I couldn't get back in there where I cut and split, clean that stuff up yet. This here is almost rubbing the top of the frame. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut that at a taper, fill that in, give a little clearance. I don't want to hear no squeaking. And right here on both sides is, I mean, it's got pressure on the frame. So I got to do something with that. I'm going to go ahead and clean the stuff like that out of there real quick. Get that out of the way. And tap this around and take plasma and cut the bottom off here. I'm not worried about all this scale. It's getting blasted anyways. I also want to make some quarter braces. Come up to here, support these a little bit. All right, well, let's make some noise. Now, I do a little trimming. About right in there, looks good. If you haven't guessed, yes, I'm still using a blown tip. I went to go buy some tips for the plasma, and apparently everybody's being shorted them. Nobody's got them in stock. So, I guess I do with what I got. Not ideal, but it works. Let's see, let's mark this. Hyman, don't stay up there. What am I gonna do about this area? I have got to get that just a slight roll in order to clear the top of the frame. I mean, it's against it, and I don't want any squeaks. So I have got to, right in here, get that up just a hair. I've got an idea, but I've got to get prepped for it. I'll be right back. converted. Hardly even notice it. It's got a slight belly on either side, and that's about perfect. I decided I'm going to wait to do them quarter braces until I get it back. Come on, let go. Because if you look at that corner, it's been dropped on this corner and it's moved. So I'll wait till it comes back and set it up and work these dents out, get that nice and straight first. Once I know it's straight, then I'll probably clamp an angle iron under these lips to get them nice and straight, and then put a brace in on both sides. So other than get rid of this trim and plug them holes, that and unbolt them is ready for sandblast. All right. That's a lot of holes to drill, man, or plug weld. Dang it. All right, let me get it prepped. Well, I think I'm gonna weld all these holes up, and then I'm gonna get out of here. I still gotta mow yet today. I'm whooped. How many is that? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 32 holes, roughly. All right, I was thinking about this a little bit here. This brace and this brace, I'm gonna remove. I'm gonna trim this lip like that, get rid of this piece here. I'm gonna relocate those just in case the tire happens to come up right there. I don't know, I don't like having that edge. So I'm gonna trim that out, relocate these, put 2 braces on each quarter, and I'm gonna call that bed ready for body work. Get it sandblasted, see if there's anything else I gotta repair, and finish the body work. I can get that bed under paint. Well guys, if you enjoyed it, hit that like button. If you haven't yet, hit the subscribe button. Give me a thumbs up, subscribe, leave me some comments, and share my videos. I know there's a lot of people that does this stuff out there. Everybody's got their own techniques, their own way of doing things. Well, till the next one, have a good evening. Well guys, there we have it. I think it looks pretty darn good. I still gotta weld that and that yet. And down the fronts, no big deal. That's easy. That's easy. If it weren't for all that scale on there, it'd look better under here. But I think I'm going to get out of here for the day right after I bring that in. I don't think I'd want to leave that outside. I think somebody might steal that one. Figured I'd leave it out here and let it blow some of that dirt off of it. That thing nasty. Look at that. Man, that thing's nasty. All right, well, I'm gonna get this thing pushed in and I'm gonna go mow before that rain hits. Alright. And big meats don't roll too easy. Whew. See y'all. Oh, hey, I'm back. Before I get out of here, that's no longer a May pop. That's a will pop. I gotta change a dang tire. Oh yeah, that was ready to pop. On upgrades. That yellow ram I hauled off yesterday. Now you'll see the video. You'll see that video Monday night. Donated its wheels. So if you don't know, yes, Chevy and Ram wheels are the same, at least of this era. Well, there we have it.